Hi, everybody.
Hello, I'm Ryan.
I'm Bethany.
And we are Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews.
Today we'll be talking about Pixies. This is designed by Johannes Gopi. The artwork is by Sylvain Trabou, and it is published by Pandasaurus Games.
All right, this is a small box card game, as you can see. Basically, what's going to be happening is you're going to be drafting one card every round. Except for the two-player game, in which case you're drafting two cards every round, just to kind of get things going and give you more choices. But basically, you're going to take that card that you draft and put it in a tableau in front of you. You kind of have an invisible 3x3 grid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3 different columns, 3 different rows. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the card that you drafted and you're going to put it in one of those spots matching its number. So the number 4 card goes in the 4 card spot face up. All right, so what you're trying to do is you are trying to fill out as much as possible, get as many points as possible. So the next time that you draft the same number, so in our first example, we put a 4, we simply put a 4 in the 4 space face up. The next time we grab a 4, and we're going to compare the two 4s that we have. And we're going to say which one we like, which one we're going to keep. The one that we keep, we're going to keep face up. The one that we don't like, we're going to put face down with the other one on top of it, back in that 4 spot. That is considered validating that card. When you validate a card, you're making sure that it scores at the end of the game. So that's very important because it's based off of what number it is. So for instance, the 4 is worth 4 points, the 9 is worth 9 points. So you really want to validate as many cards as possible, especially the higher numbered ones. All right, so then maybe, let's say, throughout the course of the game, you get a third number 4. You've already got 2 there, one on top, one below. What you do with that one is you simply take it face down, and you put it on any blank spot on the board that doesn't have anything on it yet. So, for instance, you could put it on maybe the 7 spot, if you had no cards in the 7 spot. You put that just straight up face down on the 7 spot, and then later on, if you do get a 7, you simply just put it right there on top of that face down 4, instantly validating the 7. So 7 points just like that because you kind of built the foundation of it with that third 4 that you had drawn. All right, so the game finishes, or the round finishes, once one player has filled out their entire board. It doesn't just have to be all validated or even face up, just simply have everything covered. At that point, what you're going to do is you're going to go to a scoring phase. You go to all your validated cards, and you're going to get points for all of those, as whatever their number is. But along the side of some cards, you also have the little swirls. Those are extra bonus points on top of that. So any face-up card doesn't have to be validated. You're going to count your swirls. But also you have these X's. These X's are negative points at the end of the round. So same thing, you're going to add up your swirls, subtract your X's. But again, that is not based off of being validated. It's simply based off of being face-up. And the third thing that you're going to score is some cards will have a little scoring icon that says things like, for every blue card in your whole board, get 1 extra swirl. So 1 extra point per blue card. And they usually themselves are blue. Or if they're green, they're green. Whatever the case is. So you're going to get points for that. And the fourth and final way that you score is based on whatever your biggest section of colors is. You're going to score that. And you're going to get a multiplier based off what round it is. So you're going to get a multiplier of 2 points in the first round, 3 points in the second round, and 4 points in the third round. So if you have a group of 3 blues all together, and that's your biggest kind of contiguous adjacent area of blue cards during the third round, you're going to take the 4-point multiplier and multiply it by the 3 cards for a total of 12 points. So you're going to play a total of 3 rounds, add up all the points from all 3 of those rounds. That's your final score. Whoever has most points wins the game. I made the scoring out to be a lot more than it is. It's very, very quick. It's very quick to play, very quick to score.
So Ryan keeps saying swirls, and I keep thinking he's saying squirrels. And I'm like, there were no squirrels in this game. There were not squirrels. I don't know what you're talking about.
There was like squirrel things, whatever they were. There was like squirrel-ish items.
But it's swirls.
Spirals, that's probably a better word. Yeah. Spirals.
He's like, if there's squirrels, you score. There's no squirrels. So I actually thought the 2-player variant of this game worked really well. It did exactly what it's supposed to. It made it feel like a fuller complement of players. And so that's exactly what a 2-player variant should do. You should feel like you have the same decisions, the same choices in the same game. And I felt like it did that. I really did enjoy the 2-player variant, and I thought it was well done.
The colors in this game are very important for 2 reasons. You have the 2 scoring conditions. One is the cards that say, for every blue card, you get a point. A swirl, not a squirrel. Or a spiral probably is better. All right, so those blues are very important. But then also you have those big blocks of things that are all the same color as well. But what happens if you're colorblind, right? We've all played games that have a little colorblind, little kind of things
like
in
a
there.
symbol for every color, so
And
you can
that's
look for
a
those.
really great trend.
Like Ticket to Ride does that.
Yeah, great. It's a really great trend that's been in the board game industry. But there is a very specific colorblind kind of color language called coloradd. We are blessed to not have any color issues, but we have a friend of ours that we game with occasionally who is very, extremely colorblind. I don't know how to. There's different kinds of colorblinds, right? And
there's like a spectrum, and he's
past the spectrum.
Yeah.
He just sees just gray, And so this is the coloradd system is a way of looking at a symbol and just knowing what color it is instantly for colorblind individuals. And this game uses that coloradd system, which is so cool. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just such a cool design that it's just, I don't know, it makes me so happy to see that showing up in more and more games. And I guess lots of games have something. Yeah. Some games have nothing, which is, hopefully that trend is going away. So lots of games have something that helps, but that coloradd specifically, most colorblind people who are in need of that kind of language, that color language, are aware of it and can use it very well. And this definitely has that. Makes me very happy to see.
Okay, so I can't talk about this game and not talk about the artwork or the photography in it. Oh my gosh, adorable. I absolutely loved it. I thought all these little creatures were whimsical. I would like to get like prints of these things because I really, really liked them. It's like...
Well, the guy himself does this kind of art. That's what he does.
Yes, because I've seen it. I've seen it on Instagram before. And so when I saw the box, I was like... so cute. If I saw this on the shelf, I wouldn't even look at what it is. I'd be like, yep, okay, I'm buying that. Like, that's what that did for me. It reminds me, I decided to call it cottage-cute. That's my, trademark right now. Cottage-cute. Not cottage-core. Cottage-cute.
It's all the same.
I loved it.
I'm from an era when putting the core at the end of something meant something. Now it's just like... this is cute core. This is whatever core.
It is. It's cottage-cute.
This is an apple core.
Okay, but I'm not using core. I said cottage-cute.
Oh, whatever.
Cottage-cute.
These guys give me nightmares. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ryan was not having that.
I'm like looking at the color symbols down below just to avoid looking at the rest of the card art. No, I learned this game in just almost immediately. We've been doing a series of playing a lot of really, really big, heavier, expansive games, not only for review purposes, but also just for fun.
Yeah.
We really love those games. It was so much fun to play and dig deep into and explore these big rule books and these lots and lots of decisions and things like that. And my favorite kinds of games a lot of times. There's also a lot of kind of fatigue that goes into that, like having to pour over these rule books. I'd rather just be getting into the game. I opened this rule book and instantly understood it. I just absorbed the rulebook. It was that clear. It was that concise. It was incredibly, it's just a simple card game with simple, elegant rules. And I really appreciated that after having been kind of like fatigued of rulebooks for a while now. It was very easy for me to learn. It was very easy for me to teach. Yeah. I could teach this in just moments. I could teach this. I could, taught it myself in just moments. I loved that simplicity of the rulebook.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this game. I thought it was cute, adorable, very quick and easy to learn. I liked the 2-player variant. I agree with the box that it says 2 to 5, right? 2 to 5. Yeah, I agree with the box. Sometimes it says 2 to whatever, and the 2 is a lie. It's just a flat-out lie. This was not the case with this box. It was cute. And I've said this before in other reviews, but for like the past year, I just feel like every single card game that Pandasaurus is putting out is just... They have their finger on the pulse. They are excelling at creating these fun, unique, different, and interesting card games, and I feel like Pixies is no different.
I've also been complaining about recently having games that have the sell me air, right? Where you get a box, you open it up, and it's like the components fill up like a quarter of the box.
Yeah. You
just sold me air. I didn't want air. I wanted a game. This nailed it. This is the size of the game. It fits in this size of box. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And especially as we're recording this, at least, it's the time of year when people like to put things in stockings, right? This is stocking stuffers. This is, guess what? Whoop. Stocking stuffer. So this is a very travel-friendly game. It doesn't take up a lot of space besides that small little tableau that you're building in front of you. You can play anywhere. You can take it with you anywhere. I really enjoyed that. It's a quick, silly palate cleanser, and this is a time where, like we've been mentioning, I need a little bit of a palate cleanser. I need some, like, a lighter, silly, funner game that take me out of that kind of that dour. Again, I like bigger, heavier games too, but it is just
a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
This was just very refreshing. Besides the artwork, which is terrifying.
It's not. It's cottage.
They come alive at night.
It's cottage-cute. They come alive at night, and they clean our kitchen, and they make us tea. And
they
biscuits.
haunt my nightmares.
Oh my gosh. They do not. Like, too cute. They're so cute.
Horrifying.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see our videos as they come out. Until then, you can find us in all of these places.
You guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
You guys, thanks so much for watching. This game was provided to us by a publisher in exchange for a fair and honest review.
And if you want to see more stuff, check out over here to see something we think you might like.
And over here, we think that YouTube has picked out a great video for you you're going to love. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.